All right, a question from Michael. How are OEMs determining financial return given the legacy physical assets that they possess? What challenges do you see regarding sales go-to-market within these organizations?
Subject. I mean, ultimately, equipment OEMs and their core businesses are committed to selling, some type of hardware, machine, piece of equipment, device, etc. And in many respects, all their financial metrics and performance measures are all really built around selling that hardware, which doesn't match the software business. I mean, if I'm a designer and builder of a machine or a product, the thing's got to work. I can't put a jet engine on an airplane that's not complete yet. And yet the software business, and particularly as SaaS software models have kind of erupted and become more pervasive, the way you measure those businesses is completely different. So whether it's in product development, like stage gate processes that are traditional hardware kinds of things, or essentially in the services and delivery associated with software SaaS models, all of these measures need to be distinct, and that serves a level of autonomy for the software business because the business model is so different than the OEM's traditional core equipment model, that how you harmonize those models and how you measure those models, I think, will have everything to do with success. And I think the 80-20 is we're not much past applying the same hardware measures to the software business that most OEMs have for a long time. And so this is, like the data story, this is another dimension of, how players will need to evolve in order to realize the full value of software, particularly in heavy equipment realms. But all of that is one core challenge that I think is a huge enabler once we kind of break out of the constraints of the way we measure these businesses today. On the go-to-market question, it's probably equally complex, which is, traditionally in a lot of equipment OEMs, whether they're selling to distributors or dealers or selling direct, many of them have a need to leverage that channel and try and take more things in their product basket or solution basket to the customer. But I think fall prey often to assuming that the traditional people in the field or the traditional channel partners would be able to sell software. And I think time and again we've seen and proven that essentially distinct skills are required, and while some of those may be resident in some of the field organizations of some of these OEMs, often there's not, it's a minority of skills that exist out there to sell, are capable of selling software. So some distance to travel on both how you measure the business and certainly how you think about selling it and driving demand.